back to class. Today I thought I would do a nice gentle yin restorative class. So a mix of yin and a mix of other restorative postures. Yin's lovely if you're just feeling a little bit of an off day, but you'd like to move and get some warmth into the body and stretch. It's also great if you have done quite a lot of really intensive physical exercise and you just want something that's going to lengthen and stretch out your body. It's very nice, restorative stuff is very nice to also calm the central nervous system down and also to calm the mind as well, and to really be able to integrate yourself into your breath, into your heart space, and ultimately then calm down the monkey mind. So before we start, if you can grab yourself a decent size cushion or a pillow, or even just a couple of blankets rolled up so that you can have something. You may not want to use the cushion in some of the postures I'm going to show you, but it's nice to have that there, and it just brings a little element of comfort as well into your practice. Okay, so if you can go and grab that, and I'll see you back here on the mat. Okay, so starting first of all on our backs. Now I'm just going to bring your legs up. Now you can do this against a wall as well. I just want you to have your legs up towards the ceiling and just connecting to the breath. And just hold. Connecting in with your breath as your legs are up in the air, either like this or supported against the wall. I'm going to just stay here for a good couple of minutes and just connect in with the breath. So if you like, you can have your hand on your heart if you wish, and your right hand on the abdomen, or just down by your side. Breathe. Just keep connecting in. And just notice the sensations as your feet become lighter. You start to feel it in your legs, just all that nice lymphatic drainage from your toes down into your body to be re-oxygenized and cleared. Taking it nice and easy. Breathing. And close your eyes here, just connect in with yourself. Just breathing through. As you connect with the body, you will notice just little twinges and tickles and just lots of things going on. Just observe what you're feeling in your body. Okay, so we're going to move into the next one now. Okay, we're just going to straddle the legs a little bit. So we're going to take the legs out to the side, okay? And again, you can have your legs still against the wall at this point. And just bring them as far as they feel comfortable to be, holding steady. This is just a gentle way of opening up the insides of the legs. And you can bring your hands up and support your legs a little bit if you feel you need to. But if you're kind of just trying to relax into this at the same time as core in there. Your legs will maybe start to widen a little bit as your muscles lengthen through. Nice and steady. We won't hold this for as long as the last one. And then bring the legs back up to the ceiling again. And then just bring the knees close into the body. And bring your arms round. And we're just going to rock from side to side here. Keep it nice and steady. Okay. So I want you to start to make some nice circles with the back and the hips. Just make some circles round, so gently opening up the lower part of the body and round. So whatever lymphatic drainage was kind of brought down into that pelvic area, we're just starting to move it through now, with dissipation. So just swing around whichever side feels good and then rotate from the opposite direction. Just really just tune into your body. What does it feel like it needs? Okay, so we're going to just place the feet back down now. We're just going to bring a little bit of warmth into the body now. So we're going to come and use the big muscles here in our legs. So I want you to gauge the core, and we're going to lift up into a bridge. So again, you can support your bottom if you wish, or just bring your arms down. Keep the legs strong. Breathing through. And just keep it nice and steady in the legs. See if you can hold this, for a good minute or so. Remember, if you need to come down, if it's too strong, simply come down and bring your knees to your chest again. Otherwise, we're going to keep nice and steady up here. Keep the neck nice and steady as well. Keep it strong. So hopefully you'll start to feel some heat coming into your body now through using the big muscles in the legs and engaging the glutes as well to bring up that lift a little higher. You'll feel that that's actually now activating your legs nice and strongly. So breathe deep, hold the position for a bit longer if you can. Okay. And slowly bring yourself back down again to the floor. I want you to really feel your back filling the floor, particularly if you've got a curved back. So I want you to lift your pelvis up towards the ceiling so that you can close off the space of your rounded back. Okay, so again, it's very subtle strength building here in the legs with the movement of the tilted pelvis up towards the ceiling. Bring the tailbone up towards the ceiling so that you're bringing the full flat of your back onto the floor. And I just want you to hold yourself here, breathing nice and deeply. And again, connecting with the breath, moving steady. As you're lifting that tailbone up, the subtle movement that requires in your core is activating your core nice and really deeply in there. So it's not a hardcore thing, but you notice that as you are bringing that tailbone up towards the ceiling, that you are activating deep muscles there inside the core. Again, just sit with this for a bit. Deep breathing, connection. And then just gently rest the pelvis back into a neutral position. And just rest here for another few breaths and just notice the difference in your body as you relax and let go. Okay, wonderful. Okay, now I would like you to roll over onto your side. I want you to come up into a seated position, okay? And we're going to bring our legs into the deer position. So this is where the right leg comes in and the left leg comes out to the side. Just take it nice and easy. And this is where you can grab your pillow, take it onto the right leg if the right leg is in front there, okay? I want you to take a nice deep breath in and bring your tummy round towards the right knee there. And as you exhale, you're just going to come down on to that right leg and onto the cushion and just relax here. You want to try and make sure the left knee is back as far as you can to really invigorate that glute on the right hand side and just start opening up the inside of the leg and the groin. So just bring yourself down and rest here. Some people may not need the cushion, and that's okay, you can do it without. But it's just a nice, if you're holding this position for a good while, it's just a nice, softer surface, obviously, for your chest to come down onto, so relaxing there. Deep breaths, connecting with the body. This is definitely one of the practices you can do with perhaps some nice gentle music on in the background to calm your mind. And again, you'll start to notice different sensations in your body. You'll maybe start to want to just ease your body a little deeper or move your body a little bit. You'll start to feel just movements, little tickly bits, just little slight tinges, movements in your body. Just honour that, go with that. Don't worry too much about it, just allow your body to relax. If of course you have any shooting pains, which you shouldn't have, but if you really are uncomfortable in this position, then obviously slowly bring yourself out. But yin can be quite tricky depending on how open your body is, but the beauty of it is that as you relax and go with the breath, your body opens up a little bit deeper because you're holding a position for longer. So we'll just hold this for another wee while. Nice and gentle. I'm actually not long in from a dog walk in the pouring rain. It's absolutely lashing it down with rain, as you only can imagine in Scotland. And I thought, right, I'm definitely going to do a nice gentle yin class, and thinking about it on the dog walk. Of course, now that I've come back in and I've dried off a bit and I've got my yoga gear on and I'm ready to go, it's blue sunshine and blue sky and sunshine, of course. So, anyway, such is the way. I actually quite enjoy dog walks in the rain because you're just right in the belly of Mother Nature, really, aren't you? Which is just so invigorating. Okay, so we're going to take another 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to slowly come back up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. We're going to bring our legs right round here and just have a little break from that by bringing our soles of our feet together a little bit in front of us. And again, you can place your pillow there if you wish. And we're just slowly going to come forward and relax down onto our pillow. Again, just to slowly allow the legs to come to the side, slowly and gently open. If you're really struggling with this, you can put a couple of books just in here, which I'm going to show you with a block. If you have a block, just in case you feel you need this, if your legs are out here, you can place a block here, obviously, and the other side. If you feel you need a little bit of assistance, if you think it's a little bit too strong on the inside of the groin, otherwise, just allow slowly your body to open as you relax. Just take it easy. Just connect in with the breath. And just slowly. You can stay there for as long as you wish, but just so that we can get some more nice deep postures and we'll come up a little bit. And now we're just going to bring our legs up and we're going to bring ourselves into the deer leg position the other side. So again, try and bring this right leg as far back as you can so you can really feel that nice stretch in the hip flexor. And again, just bring your cushion up onto the left leg. Take a deep breath in and bring your body round so that your tummy is facing your cushion, and exhale down and hold. Again, just take it nice and easy. Breathe and connect. Just notice what comes up in your mind. It could be memories. It could even obviously be shopping lists, things like this, but it's more to observe just how the mind is trying to occupy yourself as you are trying to relax. And lower the heart rate, lower all the stress hormones. Just bring yourself back into the centre. And breathing through a few more breaths here. Okay, we're slowly going to come back up again. And we'll just take that cushion away. Now, while we're in this position here, I just want you to see if you can bring that right foot up and just bring it through back to the bottom. So you're giving yourself a deeper stretch through here, bringing that back through here, holding steady. It's just a nice opener for your shoulder, and it's a nice stretch for the quad. And then just release. Bring your legs all the way around. Just come back and do a quick one of those the other side. Bringing yourself round and just bringing that foot back. The reason I wanted to do this after the other side was just to fully open up both sides of the body and the legs and around this area here. So you're holding this, you're opening up the shoulder, opening up the pectoral muscles in the front of the body there, and just bringing yourself nice. Some people might find it difficult to bring it all the way to the bottom. Don't worry, just come as far as you feel comfortable. Okay, and coming round. Okay, coming back, we're just going to turn ourselves round now. And I want you just to bring yourself with the knees, the width of the mat, bring the balls of the feet together, and I just want you to slowly come back. Now you can, if you wish, just have your feet flat, if that's more comfortable for you. You can also have the cushion at your back so that you come down on to there, okay? If you want to do it so your feet get a little bit more, you would have your feet, your balls of your feet together, and come down and rest. Again, it's up to you. You can also just perhaps have your feet, the balls of the feet together for a little while. In fact, that's what we'll do, just so that everyone understands what we're doing here for when you're doing practice at home. So we're just in this position here. If you've got the cushion on the back, that's fine, just keep going. You'll find this is actually really nice for your foot health when you're actually coming up on the balls of your feet like this. So just relax. Let's relax for another few breaths here, and then we'll make that subtle change. Coming slowly up, bring your feet flat, and then if you wish you can take your cushion round and place it on the back of your legs, and then slowly come down. Again, into a deep melting heart position. Again, this is quite strong on the hips, believe it or not, especially with your knees at the width of the mat and you're coming down
and just allowing yourself to relax. So again, try and relax your body as much as you can, down deep into the floor, bringing your chest down towards the floor too, which opens up your shoulders. And we're just going to breathe here. And just notice again, your hips can sometimes feel a bit heavier here the longer you hold this position. But with your knees the width of the mat, it allows for your tummy to have space into that centre. Keep breathing through, relaxing. And slowly come back up again. Oh, just come back on to the back of the heels onto the cushion. And just hold yourself here. Breathing nice and deeply. And as you breathe nice and deeply, you're lifting, as you're coming back, you're lifting up out of the pelvis, getting all this space here. Just close your eyes and breathe in. Again, just notice what comes up for you. It's just such a grounding posture, this. And taking it nice and easy. I'm just going to breathe through for a few more breaths here. And we're going to come slowly up and round and back onto our bottoms again. And we're just going to relax and bring the legs out in front this time to bring the blood back into the legs. And we're just going to take a nice deep breath in and just come forward. Again, if you feel you need the cushion here, you can do that. You can do that also, and just relax over the cushion. Just let the hamstrings slowly find their length. Breathe. And slowly come up from here. Okay, so we're going to come into a posture called the shoelace. Okay, so this is where we're bringing our left leg in and our right leg over so that our knees are stacked on top of each other. Now, if you're not able to bring your leg right over, just bring your leg to wherever you feel you can. It might just be here, okay? You'll still get the same sensation with this, but it's maybe not quite so deep in your hips. So if your hips are quite tight, you might not be able to bring your leg all the way round. And certainly stacking the knees like so, like I have done, might be too much for your hips, because you certainly want to be able to have both sitting bones firmly on the ground here. So again, just move your leg over to where it's more comfortable to hold. This posture may be more difficult to hold for longer, in which case if that is you, then you slowly come out when you feel you've had enough. And again, some people can come all the way down here without a cushion, but if it's a yin class, you can always make it a nice, gentle one with the cushion. So again, you're just bringing yourself down on the cushion rather than all the way down like so. Okay? It's up to you. See what feels right for you. I think I'll take the cushion since I normally don't. So it's actually quite nice. Yeah, it feels more comfortable. In fact, my neck feels quite supported. So again, this is one where you just want to breathe through, surrender. You can hold your hands in front to give yourself a little bit of support, which just alleviates a little bit of the hips to begin with, but ultimately you're really not bringing any weight down your hands to support. You want to try and allow your hips to slowly surrender to the posture. Breathe, not hold for too long. Even if you're just holding this for a minute or so. And slowly come back up again. Depending on how you feel, that can sometimes be a little bit intense. So bring your legs forward again, so that just relaxes the hip area, and you're just going to come forward. Again, just take it nice and easy. Just slowly allow your hamstrings to adjust. And then coming back up again. And then we'll just do the other side. So bring your other leg in now again and come round. You always balance up. So again, wherever you feel comfortable with this position. Cushion or no cushion, entirely up to you. Take it nice and easy. Come forward. And just bring that weight down on that top knee and relax. Relax the shoulders. find your body tensing up in areas when it starts to feel a little bit too intense. So again, just try and breathe through and try and relax a little bit more. Nice and easy through here. A few more deep breaths and then we'll slowly come back out. Okay, I'm going to slowly come back out because that could be quite an intense one to hold for long. Okay, slowly come back round, come down for a nice forward fold. And then slowly come back up and just come into a nice cross-legged position here. And then I just want you to have a little rest in the middle here. Just take your hands into a nice prayer position. So you want to lift up nice and tall, bring the shoulders down and just breathe through. And rest from here. Okay, what I'd like to do next is I want you to bring your legs out this time as wide as you can. And again, you can bring this cushion in front of you like so. And again, it's another forward fold, gently forward. It's just, you don't have to come all the way down, but just try and keep your feet flexed if you can. And just slowly come down and again, relax the head down towards the floor. Breathing through again. Just breathe. And as your cushion starts to depress down a little bit, you'll find yourself gradually, naturally getting a little bit deeper into this. Again, you can always put your hands out in a Sphinx position or higher up to support yourself if you're not quite as far down as me. You know, but you ultimately want to try and give with your arms a little bit more so that you can slowly lengthen through the sides of the legs. But using the hands to support until you're at the point where you really are just allowing the cushion to gently manoeuvre you into that deeper position. Just take another few deep breaths here. Okay. Alright, we're going to slowly come back up because I know that can be quite intense inside the legs. So we're just going to slowly bring our legs back up
and rest in front. Just take a few deep breaths. Okay. Right, so we're going to come back onto our backs again. I'm going to use our cushion now to bring into the lower back. I want you to bring the cushion right up to the lower back there and just allow your body to come back over the cushion, okay? Now, you can bring your arms up if you wish, and then you have a beautiful stretch all in the front. So we've done a lot of forward folding there, but this is quite nice. This is a nice one just to bring a little bit of a gentle back bend in here, and raising up the arms as well allows all of the digestive system, lots of space, your internal organs here, all the spleen, the liver, and all the kidneys, everything. It's just getting a nice space in which to really stretch out. So again, hopefully your back is quite comfortable in this position. You can always do this without the cushion, of course, if it's a little bit too intense on your back. But hopefully most people will find this quite a comfortable position. So again, it's about relaxing, surrendering. Breathing through nice and deeply. Breathing through and relaxing. Just take a few more deep breaths and we'll slowly come out of this one as well. So a good way to come out of this one is just bring the legs up, bring the arms down and slowly roll yourself up. You want to just slide the cushion out from under you and slide yourself back and bring the knees to the chest, okay? Because it can feel like a little bit of a back bend, and that's a nice posture to do with a cushion. If your back really does feel like it needs a back bend, but you don't want to do anything too strenuous or too deep. But as you're relaxing on the cushion, which naturally makes your back into a nice arch anyway, you're actually allowing that back to have that back bend. Okay, so now we're going to come down with our feet. We're going to come into Banana Asana. I always like this one because it really nicely stretches the sides of the body. So you're bringing the feet out towards the right, as far as you can go, maybe about a good foot, and then you're going to bring your right side up as well, so you make a nice banana shape. Now you can either have your hands up like this or down by your side. Either way, it's fine. I find that when I bring my arms up, I can get a really nice lengthen through the side of my body. Just breathing up and through. I find also if you have had shoulder issues in the past, this can be a little bit uncomfortable in the old shoulders with your arms up above your head. But in fact, it's going to be exactly what you need just to loosen off that scar tissue in your shoulders. If you've had rotator cuff issues, you'll maybe feel this as well in this position. So again,
do what feels right for you. But as you surrender, it'll maybe allow for the muscles to relax and for you to gain more movement in that particular area of your shoulder again. You might feel that your stomach starts to do lots of things as you're allowing the digestive system space. You'll maybe find that your tummy rumbles a bit or gurgles. Again, this is all just allowing things to start moving through the digestive canals and intestines, etc. Okay, and then you're going to slowly bring your legs back to neutral, bring your arms down, bring your knees to the chest. Let's have a nice deep breath in. And just again, you can circle those hips if they feel a little bit like they need it. Again, this is a lovely thing about restorative work. You kind of spend time doing what your body feels it needs to do. Okay, on the other side, bring the legs down to neutral first, and then bring them out to the side. I'll have to move up a bit because I've no room. Okay, and then again, bring your arms up, so you're making a banana crescent moon shape the other side. Relax, breathe. Just breathe through. Just for a few more breaths. And then slowly bring yourself back to neutral position and bring the legs back up again. And then just again rock from side to side. Roll through, just do what feels right for you. And I think what we'll do is we'll finish off with a couple of little spinal twists and a nice happy baby to finish. So we're just going to bring our feet down, okay, we make it a nice gentle one. And we're just going to take our arms down, and all we're going to do is we're going to move our legs over to the side, but just where our feet are. So not moving the feet, just rolling over on the feet, like so. Okay, so it's almost like the deer position, but you're lying down in a supine position. Now, if you've rolled over to the right, take the right foot up and rest it on the left leg, and just allow that right leg, the weight of the right leg, to increase the intensity of the stretch. If it's too much for you, just take the foot back round and just allow yourself to have that spinal twist without the foot on. If you find it's too much, then just remove your foot and take it back to the neutral position, to the side, breathing through. Again, this sometimes can feel a little bit tight to begin with, but again, with sort of gentle mind to the area, relaxing, surrendering, you'll find that your back may give that little bit more and deep. Breathe deeply. Just hold for a few more breaths. 2, 3, 4, and we're very slowly on the 5. We slowly bring the right foot down and then bring the legs back up. Bring the knees to chest again, just take it nice and easy, slowly does it. Circling again. And then bring your feet back down again. And then you're just slowly doing the same thing the other side again. We're just rolling over onto our feet to the other side. This is the left side for me, so I lift my left leg up and onto my right. And just allow myself to relax here. And just slowly allow my lower back to surrender to the posture and the benefits it brings. Slowly moving through, just take it nice and easy, breathe. Okay, breathing through for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release that left leg. Bring the legs back up to neutral. Bring the knees to the chest. Okay, now we're going to do a little happy baby. So we're bringing our feet back up again. And we're taking our hands to the outer side of the feet. And we're trying to bring the knees towards the floor. And we're just going to rock from side to side here. So a lovely sort of back massage I always find. I love it. So again, just rock from side to side. See how close to the floor you can bring your knees. Again, it's a lovely hip opener. And just relax. Beautiful. Oh, wonderful. And then we're just going to slowly bring our feet down. We're going to roll over onto our sides. We're going to come up and we're going to finish unusually with a nice downward dog, because I find quite often it's quite nice just to leave with your body feeling a little bit activated. Hamstrings have had a nice little stretch and you get that nice blood rush into your head with an inversion. Oh, so just bring yourself into a nice downward dog position. Just allow yourself to bring the weight from here, of course, back into the back of your legs. Make it nice and steady. Breathe. Bring your chest to the floor. Bring your gaze to your navel. And let's just take 10 deep breaths if we can do 10. Excuse me. I want 6 now, deep ones. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Bring the knees to the floor. Just come back into a nice
Kneeling position, shoulders down. And just sit here for a few breaths, just allow the integration of the downward dog. It's such a powerful posture, it really is. It really allows for you to centre yourself. And just kneeling and breathing. This is a really good time to come and do a little bit of breathing. So you can do that box breathing where you breathe in for 4 and out for 4. Or you can breathe in for 4 and out for 6 if you wish. So if you want to do that for another minute or so. Final 2 breaths. Well done. And then slowly come round. Just come into a nice, comfortable cross-legged position. Get your hands into the heart centre and we'll just take a few deep breaths here. And then we'll just take our hands into our heart centre and we'll make the sound of the universe. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you. Well done, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that yin class. Remember, it's always a good idea to have a shavasana at the end, of course, lying down and just, even if it's just for a few minutes, completely relaxing the body, surrendering the body, and just being aware of all the sensations in your body as you do so. It's so important. It really does integrate the magic of your practice when you're lying in that position, and it's really nice just clearing the headspace one final time. Or if you've set an intention for your practice, quite often in that shavasana pose, you know, the messages become clear, or the guidance comes that you may need if you've asked a particular question in terms of your intention. It's always good to check in with yourself with a shavasana at the end. Well done. We'll see you next time.